Hey Cancer, what's going on? How are you? Cancer, I want to thank you so much for being here. You guys already know how much I appreciate your time and your energy, and thanks so much for coming back. And if you're here for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is going to be your second half of March reading for 2019 general. So roughly the 15th through the 31st of March, okay? This will be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If the messages don't resonate, then please don't force it to stick. It's frustrating when you do that. You'll frustrate yourself, I promise you. Just check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs if you know it. If not, then that's all right. There's plenty of other readers here on this platform that you can check out, okay? So with that being said, let's jump right into it. I'm keeping the very same format as the first month, or excuse me, as the first half of the month. So, Spirit, please allow us to be able to interpret your messages for the energy that will be surrounding Cancer during this time frame. Universe, please allow us to see what energies will be encompassing Cancer, or will be surrounding Cancer during this time frame. What type of energy will Cancer be working through? Okay. Excuse me. All right, so we have the Libra card, balance. So card number 19. So interesting. So, okay, so Cancer, I feel like this will be, this may resonate to those of you who have like Libra in your chart. You're a Cancer with Libra in your chart, or maybe a Libra with Cancer in your chart. However, but we do have the Libra card here. So I think that a lot of what's going to be, on y'all's plate during this time frame for the last half of March will be about, trying to, center yourself, not censor, but center yourself, or balance yourself, balance your surroundings, you know, balancing your own emotions, balancing your own, your own inner self, right? If it's not, again, if it's not dealing with you trying to balance yourself, it's you trying to balance those around you, or just trying to balance a certain situation. Sometimes this can kind of fall in, into the category of like trying to have too much control over a particular outcome sometimes. So you may want to watch that, Cancer, and just as a Libra, I understand that all too well. So, but not that, not to put that on you, but I do feel like that is the energy that is surrounding you, okay, where you may be trying to, kind of keep things in line, so that you can not manipulate a particular outcome, but more so that you can, just have a little bit more control about, the things that really happen to you in your environment. Okay. So let's pull, also, this may be where you're focusing a lot on your partnerships at this time as well. Sorry, I didn't mean to, almost forgot to say something. Yeah. But this could be where you're, focusing on your partnerships or your close partnerships. So whether that's, maybe a lover that you're extremely close to, or that you're trying to get closer to, or this could speak to some sort of maybe familial relationship with someone that you're really, really close with as well. You may find yourself, in situations that center around those people, or around those, types of situations. Well, I just said that twice. So yeah, you're going to find yourself possibly in situations that just, are centered just around the people that are in your environment. And, for some of you, that may be where you're trying to like de-escalate issues. You're trying to find a balance there. Like I said, de-escalation of issues, or maybe you're trying to find just, some sort of, what's going to work, some sort of give and take here in a situation or with someone. So let's pull the tarot here to see a little bit more about what this could potentially look like, or how this could look like for you, Cancer. All right, so Spirit, please allow us to be able to interpret your messages for Cancer as it relates to the energy that they have before them. Here we go. All right, Cancer, just allow me to be able to take a second to get everything laid out. I don't know why I feel like it's taking me forever to get these cards out. All right, our card under the deck we'll throw there. Let's get our stones right. Okay, so the central energy coming through the second half of March is the Ten of Cups. Wow, Cancer. Another sign had the same card right there in that same position earlier today. God, I can't think of who it was at this moment. Let me go. I have to go back in my notes. And all the reason why I'm doing this is because, you know, sometimes you guys do speak to each other here in the signs. Pisces. Pisces was the only other sign that so far that had the Ten of Cups right there in the central position. So I don't know. It could be a water sign thing. Who knows, right? But we'll see. But anyways, back to you, Cancer. No, not to negate you at all. So yeah, the energy here with the Ten of Cups, you know, things maybe things on the surface level are actually kind of working out really well. You know, things really look good. You know, you should be feeling like you're on top of the world here. I think that for a lot of you, you are generally in a very happy, in a happy mood or in a happy mindset during this time. Like I said, things seem to be running pretty smoothly or the way that you've always envisioned it. So, you know, I don't know, right now I'm getting the message that like keeps getting pounded in my head is like, happy wife, happy life. So for some of you out there, you know, some of you out there, I think that a lot of the reason why things can be going good for you is, as far as, you know, like in your partnerships, is because, you know, you've found a particular balance. You found something that actually works. You've found, you know, or you've been able to like navigate the grooves of your partner's emotions. And so you're able to identify, you know, when, you know, the best time to either have certain conversations, or you're able to identify, you know, the best times to like, you know, just express yourself. Just whatever you're doing, it works. And it's because you've found that particular balance. So let's see what the past energy looks like. The Hanged Man. Okay. I get the feeling that, okay, thank you, Spirit. I get the feeling, Cancer, that for a lot of you, that the reason why things are kind of going the way they are right now is because I think that you kind of compromised in a way. You know, there was something that you stopped yourself from doing, or something that you stopped yourself from going after, or, you know, there was just some sort of movement that maybe you slowed down on, or you came to a halt about, you know, in order to ensure, you know, the happiness or the emotional fulfillment of your other partner. Or maybe your partner did that with you. It could be vice versa as well, because, you know, we are talking about partnerships here. Now, again, it doesn't necessarily mean a love relationship. It could be, but it also could be, you know, some sort of like platonic friendship, someone that you've been friends with for a very, very long time, or, you know, it could be a very, very close relative. All right. Present energies is the Two of Swords. Yeah. How long is this going to last, though? How long are you going to be able to keep that up, Cancer? How long are you going to be able to compromise without saying, okay, well, you know what? At some point I have to make a decision for myself, right? Again, that Two of Swords here is that balancing energy. So again, that's that Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, that air energy, just like here. but definitely that Libra energy again. So this is where you are really trying to have to maybe kind of find the balance within your own thoughts, or this could be where, you're picking your own battles. And that's why things are just, again, running a lot more smoothly now, because you aren't, necessarily putting up a fight against things. Again, you're just kind of blindly compromising, to make your partner happy, or to make, the other person or other parties in the situation happy. Right. But with the Two of Swords, there is this underlying kind of energy where it's just like, okay, how long can I keep that going though? Right? What that looks like for you later, what it could look like for you later. Okay, so we got the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so at some point there is this happening where, you and the people that are in your environment, or your partners, or whoever, you and the parties involved here, either you have some sort of like kind of come to Jesus meeting, right? Or, you just have some sort of powwow where, it's like you're really kind of trying to iron out like all of the kinks. You're trying to iron out all of the wrinkles here in what's going on in the matter. You really want to, you really want to be able to like figure out how you can, keep all parties involved happy and remaining in this Ten of Cups. But at the same time, it's like, but I just see you still trying to figure out how you can implement more of yourself and more of the things that you want to do, right? It's, again, this compromise, right? With the Three of Pentacles, this is where you're saying, okay, you know what? Partner or partners or whoever, like, I need you to compromise with me this time, I can't be as sensitive to the things that you like and the things that you want to do anymore. Even though I'm a Cancer and I'm great at that, but at the same time, I still need a little bit, I still need to like nourish my own things, and I need to be able to, cultivate the things that I want to do, or implement the things that I want to do in this relationship as well, So, whew. I felt a little out of breath getting there to that point. And I think it's because like, that's just kind of be the energy. I feel like a lot of you are it's almost like you're going to be having this conversation kind of nervously, or, or anxiously, right? Underlying here is the Eight of Wands. So again, communication. Wow. So Cancer, there may be something that is calling to you from afar, right? Something that either some sort of opportunity. I don't feel like it's a missed opportunity, but it could definitely be like, one of those flash in the pan type opportunities where it's like hit or miss, And this is another, again, one of those opportunities where it's like, listen, partner, I need you to compromise with me on this. I really want to take advantage of this, I really want to, maybe I have to travel a little bit to get there to be able to do this. I need you to support me. I need you to, I need that from you. You could be having those types of vibes here. Let's see what the current environment has to say. Current environment is the Death card. Okay. Okay, Cancer. It gets real here in this moment, right? So I feel like with that Death card there, this is very symbolic of, you no longer being able to really operate in the, the way that things have been operating, like I said before, there needs to, you've been compromising. You haven't really been able to, do the things that you really want to do, or you really haven't been able to, move really how you want to move, because you're trying to keep up with keeping the other person happy here. But with that Death card, like all of that has to come to an end. Like, the dynamics of this particular partnership has to change. It has to transform. It has to evolve. Okay. And for others, for some of you, it's just as simple as saying, you know, partner, I need you. I need your support. I need your compromise. All right. For others of you, though, it's where, you know, it's where I fear that a lot of us, or us, right? I don't even have Cancer in my chart, but I feel like it's where a lot of you will continue to just kind of stay stuck or stay put. Again, because you're kind of getting the wrong idea, whereas like, you know, you're trying to appease your partner, or you're trying to, you know, keep, you know, things balanced, and, you know, but at the same time, where's your balance? Where's your appeasing or appeasement, right? Or whatever word that is, you know, where's your satisfaction here in the matter, you know? At one point, are you allowed to grow and transform and change, you know? So moving forward into your hopes and fears, we have is the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So things, okay. I feel like the hope here is that you want things to take a turn for the better. The hope here is that, you know, you want to be able to, you know, hope that, you know, this person or you, I mean, it could be vice versa if we're dealing with partners here, but really I'm reading for you. It's like you're really hoping that, you know, whoever else is involved here in this matter can really, you know, see and understand things the way that you see and understand things, and they'll be more than willing to be helpful and allow you to, you know, process, allow you to transform and transmute or whatever. I feel like that's what a lot of you are hoping for. And I do feel like that is fundamentally what could be shaping up to happen. You know, spirit could be you know, allowing things to really balance out for you. You know, by allowing this to be like maybe kind of like a smooth transition or a smooth process for you, because still overall, you're still operating from this happiness, from this fulfillment, right? So with that being said, the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is basically kind of like the signal of like, okay, you're hoping that things are going to go right. Well, you know what? Let's let things go right. Let's let things balance out. Okay. Let's, you know, let's let the compromise that you need actually come forth. So the outcome here is the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting, Cancer. With the Nine of Pentacles coming out there in the outcome, I do feel like now at this point with that Nine of Pentacles coming out there, I do feel like a lot of you will, again, achieve some sort of success, or, you know, achieve some sort of status, you know, but it could mean that, you know, you may be alone doing that. You may be independent doing that. Okay. And it's not to say necessarily that, you know, you're going to break up with your person, right? I don't feel like this is even, I feel like this is like love involved, but I don't feel like it's like, you know, like a romantic, more of a romantic like type of love. I feel like this is more like, you know, someone that you have a very, very close familial tie with, or, you know, some sort of just, you know, like your good Judy, like your best friend, you know, something like that. But ultimately, I feel like, you know, there's possibly no compromise that can be reached, and, you know, but ultimately, but you do transform and you do transmutate and you do, you know, just allow this process to be worked within you. Okay. And spirit does actually balance that out. Okay. So whether that person sticks around or not, generally, I feel like you're going to overall be happy. You're going to be stable. Things that you put in effort for are going to work out. Whether that friend or lover or whoever, whether they compromise or not, I don't feel like it's going to affect your growth. Okay. You're still going to grow into being someone who is, financially stable. You have a great foundation. You're happy, and, it could be with or without that person's support. So the card under the deck is the High Priestess. And you know what? Another sign had the same High Priestess there. Now, some of y'all are getting the same cards in the same position. And it's funny, I know I shuffled these cards up nice and good. But anyways, intuition is really leading you. Intuition is really pushing you and really driving you, it's really driving you through this process. It kind of speaks to, the way you're going to navigate this process. And we'll have other cards that we can pull for that as well. But Cancer, I do feel like with the High Priestess, is like you're kind of seeing signs right now, that the time is now. I feel like for a lot of you, you're seeing signs that are letting you know that it's okay. It's okay if this person doesn't compromise, or if this person, wants to stand rigid, with you. I get the feeling that for a lot of you, it's just more so where, you're just really, really, you're just really, really in the vibe. Okay. You're really, really in the vibe. You really kind of have this kind of hidden access to information. There may be some things that you're kind of not necessarily telling everything about as well. So let's pull 3 cards here to clarify the entire reading. Okay, the 9 of Cups. So again, another 9. We go from the 10 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. Oh, wow. And then the Ace of Pentacles. So an opportunity, an independent opportunity possibly. And then the 6 of Wands. Wow. So success, recognition, notoriety that comes with, this newfound independence possibly. I like that. The 9 of Cups definitely is speaking to you being content and, within your own feelings, even if it means that you're alone, you're still content. Like the 10 of Cups is about you having that, that support, that emotional support, that complete emotional fulfillment, the family, the house, the kids, the dog, I want it all that stuff, right? But with the 9 of Cups, it's like all of that, but just you, you know what I'm saying? So, in a way, it's kind of like all of that, but just you. So it's more like the more independent version of that. You have the Ace of Pentacles right there, which is letting us know that, you are, not only are you already financially independent, but you're also, creating new grounds to be able to build things off of even more. And then you're still also going to be successful in that. So maybe the balance here is about, maybe the balance here, Libra, is about kind of maybe getting rid of dead weight. I don't know. Maybe you're trying to, maybe you have to kind of get something off the balance. Sometimes we think that, we have to keep weighing down either side to achieve balance. But sometimes you might have to take something off one of those plates, Oh, Jesus. And as I say that, we got like 1,000 cards to fall out. Let's take this card. We've got the Chalice, rejuvenation and fulfillment, and we got the Stars. A long journey brings reward. I like this energy. I do like this energy because what it really tells me is that, the way that you're going to be operating is you're going to be operating from a lot of self-love. And not to say, and not like selfish love in a way, not like that, but it's just more like, just this love that you have for yourself, this love that you have for your own personal growth, for your own personal advancement. You have that, you feel renewed in kind of maybe even getting rid of some sort of dead weight. I don't know. It's very interesting, Cancer, how we go from, this Ten of Cups. When it comes right out the gate, it always kind of plays with my mind a little bit like, oh, is this, well, wait a minute. Like, this is like one of the best cards, one of the most positive cards, and it's straight out the deck, right? So what else could be possibly, what else could we need to know, right? Well, yeah, now we really see that, yeah, this Ten of Cups is there is because you have been doing all the work to make it happen, right? You have been the one that's been compromising everything. You have been the one that's have been sensitive to everyone else's needs, right? You've been the one to kind of stop your actions to put other people's needs before you. So of course everything is happy, right, on the outside, because, the people around you are happy. But, what does that mean for you? Now some things have to transform. Now you have an opportunity to be able to work something else out, and things could transform, and you may find yourself having all that success that you want and still being happy, because you no longer have to compromise. You no longer have to lessen yourself, even though you're independent. So with the star card right here, or the stars card, a long journey brings rewards. This is that reward, that newfound, renewed, rejuvenated energy that you have, that success, that notoriety, that finally I'm getting noticed for what I actually do, as opposed to just, getting noticed because, maybe I didn't do something that was expected of me. So Cancer, let me know how that works out for you in the comment box below. I know this was a pretty long reading, but, if, again, don't force the messages if they don't resonate to you. But, however this fits to your life, if it applies, then great. Just let me know in the comment box below. I do appreciate your comments, your likes, and of course your subscribes. If you haven't subscribed already, I invite you to, okay? Now, if you want to book a personal reading, you can. All of the information will be below in the description box, and we can go ahead and get that started for you. So Cancer, I will see you later on in March for the love readings. Take care.